Let's do it. What's going on, truckers out there? I hope everybody doing good. Back with another video for y'all. Well, anyway, just say you pulled into the truck stop the night before and you don't did your 10, you ready to roll. You don't got your little breakfast snack, whatever, and you ready to pull out. But you notice there's a red truck in front of you, okay? That came sometime in the middle of the night because it wasn't there, when you pulled in, okay? Fine. So you figure it shouldn't be a big deal. So you do your pre-trip, whatever, and you get ready to pull out. You're not paying attention. It's early in the morning. You got to get to that appointment. So you want to make sure that you're there on time. Boom. All right. So now you're getting ready to pull out. All right. You in the white truck. All right. Look, if you're not paying attention, this is what happens. Here we go. You pull out, right? You pull out and you make that swing too early. Let me repeat that. You pull out and you make that swing too early. Now I'm finna show you guys what happens when you make that swing too early. Check it out. Here we go. You're swinging. Making that swing, right? Boom. Now you just tore that person's bumper damn near clean off their truck. I mean, the grill, everything. Sometimes the tire, sometimes the deer guard, all that is pretty much ripped to shreds. And when a person pull into that truck stop and they see the truck, they think automatically somebody backed into it. No, that's not the case all the time. What happens is a lot of times you guys are not paying attention. Y'all make that swing without keeping an eye on your ass end. This ass end is serious. I'm here to tell y'all drivers this here. I have seen this ass end take down poles, take down signs, take out cars, take out roofs, take out power line. I mean, you name it. This end part right here of that trailer can do major damage. But let me show you guys something, how in a situation like this, when you have a truck in front of you, you have a couple of options. Now this is just a disclaimer. Now this is how I did it. I'm not telling nobody to do it my way, but I'm just telling you guys, hey, you can try it, but like I say, hey, if you hit something, don't come back to me and say, well, he told me to do it that way, because this was how I did it. And I never hit anything. So let me show you guys what I would do in situations like this. So we're gonna back the truck back in, right? Back the truck back in. Back the truck back in. I'm gonna pull up. All right. Back the truck back in. I'm a bad man. Look at that. I'm a bad man. Look at that. And ain't hit nothing. I'm a bad man. Now check this out. Now you're going to come forward. All right. Now when you come forward, you're going to come as close you can to this truck in front of you, the red truck, to that bumper, but you're going to be like angle on the corner. But you're not going to hit it now. You're just coming on that corner. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to cut your wheels. Now you're going to back up. When you back up, that trailer is going to come toward this black truck's mirror, right? But you're cutting, right? And you stop. Make sure that you don't hit that driver's mirror, because you're going to be pissed. But you want to get close like that. Now check it out, the turning radius that you have. Look at the turning radius. Look how much room you have on that side. But normally, since the way I was just then, normally the end part of that of my trailer would be closer toward the blue truck. That's how it would normally would be. If I was directly in the middle when I did this, my ass end of my trailer would be closer toward the blue truck. Now, as you can see now, I'm going to cut my wheels, but I'm going to head straight out toward the red truck. I should be able to clear it. Check it out. I'm coming up toward the red truck now. Check it out. I'm going to be close, but I'm out of here. Check it out. Check it out. See for yourself. I'm going to be close. See? Made it out. In situations like this here, I must say it was always close, because a lot of times that truck in front of me was so close, I didn't have no choice but to do it that way. Now, here's the other option you have. 9 times out of 10, sometimes these truck drivers will come in. They will come into the lot and they know they got you blocked in. They pretty much know you're not going to be able to get out there unless you come and ask them to move. Let me repeat that. A lot of drivers sometimes automatically knows that you're not going to pretty much going to make it out, and you're going to have to come to them and ask them to move if you want to get out. That's just the way trucking is, family. I'm sorry I got to put it like that, but it's the truth. I have seen it too many times. So what I would normally do in situations like that, I will go to that driver's truck and knock on the door or window politely. I'll be like, hey man, how you doing? Hey man, I'm trying to get up out of here, man. I'm trying to get this money. Like I say, you do me a favor, I'm saying, to back up a little bit. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to get this money. That's how I will approach them. I would never go with an attitude. And I'm gonna tell you something. Every time I went to them, now they may have been upset, but I'm gonna tell you something. It's the way you talk to a person. People, I'm serious. They don't mind moving their truck. I have seen people stumble out of their sleeper. I'm serious, pissed off. And you ask them this here, matter of fact, to me, it's like running game. I run game. I'd be like, man, I bet circle. I say anything just to pacify them, just to move their truck. Man, you got a beautiful truck, man. I don't want to hit it. I just started driving, man. I don't want to hit this beautiful truck. Anything to pacify them the way they can move their truck. I can say almost 10 out of 10 times, I never had a problem with it. But I can say this, if you go there with an attitude, they're going to lag and take their time. I seen that at truck stops as well. They would take their poor time. You will be waiting so long till you have to go up there and get somebody in the truck stop to come out and make them move and force them to move. And you don't lost 30 or 40 minutes right there. So a simple answer, I'm serious. The way you talk to a person can resolve a lot of issues. I'm serious, family. You got to know how to talk to people. You got to put that pride to the side and say, you know what? Let me go ask this person to back up or move or whatever. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you do it like that, it will avoid you hitting somebody's truck and pissing them off. Especially if they got to go try to make an appointment. Now you're going to screw them up. So I'm going to show you guys another example of how you shouldn't come into a truck stop because you may hit something. So we're going to get in there in a few minutes. So y'all stay tuned for that. Okay, drivers. Now check this out. You coming into a truck stop and you're getting ready to come around this truck that's parked right here. You see a parking space that you want to back into, but this truck right here is sitting on that corner, brand new. You know what I'm talking about? He just got it straight from the factory. You know what I'm saying? He just unwrapped it. Don't have no miles on it. And he's sitting up there, you know what I'm saying? Just got it sitting out there in the middle of the truck stop for everybody to see it, looking real good, you know. So here you come around that corner. I don't know if you got beef or you got animosity for the man truck. I don't know. But anyway, you got all this room in the middle. I don't know why you want to come in and don't pay attention to your swing on your tail. This is what happens when you come in and don't pay attention. This is exactly what happens. We see it all the time. Look at that. Just tore the whole front of the truck up. We see it all too often in truck stops. Now, this truck right here, it was brand new, but look at it now. The bumper probably messed up. If it had a deer guard or whatever on the front, that's tore up. The light, the hood, everything just smashed. Let me tell y'all something. These trailers do a lot of damage to this fiberglass in the front. I mean, and now you just screwed up everybody's day because you're not paying attention to your tail swing. Just like y'all probably got firearms or whatever, all kind of protection in your truck because you making sure you guarding your ass. It's the same way with these trailers. You got to guard it, man. You got to be on watch. You got to be very vigilant when you're coming around these corners, even street corners. I mean, anywhere the way this trailer got to swing, man, you want to keep your eye on it until it clears. Almost every turn. Let me repeat that. Almost every, I'm not going to say almost every turn. You want to make sure you keep an eye on that swing, because if you don't, you're going to hit something. And I don't care how good of a driver you are, we all don't hit something. Let me repeat that. We all may say, well, I'm a professional driver, I never hit anything. Stop lying. Well, maybe if you didn't hit nothing now, you may hit something later. So knock on wood if you never hit anything. But for me, I've been driving for 22 years. I can honestly say I have hit a few parked trailers, but it was no damage. But I mean, hey, we all gonna. That's just like somebody saying right now, I'm perfect. I don't sin. I'm just this perfect person. To me, they are all liars, because we all fall short some kind of way. So with that being said, let me bite this up off this here. But the reason why I'm making these videos, because I want you guys to be vigilant when you in these truck stops or when you trying to park somewhere. Make sure that you are watching your rear. Now, I want to talk about something else as well while we on this here, and we're going to talk about that right now. So y'all stay tuned for that. We're going to talk about that. All right, everybody. All right, y'all, I'm back. All right, check this out. I have seen this all too often. Truckers, please, check it out. If you pull into a truck stop, right, but you notice that look at all the empty spots right here. I'm talking about from this point forward. 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. Why in the hell would you want to come in? Why would you want to come in, right? And I have seen it. They will come in and actually try to blindside next to this. I have seen it, and it's just unreal. This guy came in and wanted to blindside next to this truck right here, right? Let's say it right here. It hit this guy's truck. Look at all these empty spots right here. Check it out. He wanted to actually back in next to this truck right here and hit the man's truck. Now, okay, what was funny about it was, okay, the guy here, he had a Peterbilt, nice Peterbilt, chromed out everything. This guy, white guy, he got out the truck. He was pissed. And you can hear him screaming at the top of the line. You mean to tell me you got all those freaking spots right there and you couldn't park right there? You had to blindside and hit me? See, I thought maybe the guy knew the guy. Because normally a trucker may park next to a trucker that they know, they got friends, or, or they're in groups or whatever, however it goes. But it was weird how this driver tried to blindside and park next to this driver. People, check it out. Sometimes people would like their privacy. They don't want people next to them. They don't want to be looking out their window and looking at you. I mean, sometimes they just maybe want to just sit there and reminisce and just take in the scenery. But here you go pulling up, know what I'm saying? You may have your reefer running or whatever. Now you just came and just blowed everything. Look, family, if you see empty spots, know what I'm saying? Go ahead and back into an empty spot. It's just simple as that. I mean, why do you have to be up under somebody? Are you a child? Or you a grown man or a grown woman? Now, if that person knows you, that's something different. But 9 times out of 10, these drivers, they want to be up under next to another truck. That's crazy. You grown. You got to be able to stand on your own. That's why when I used to pull into truck stops, I said, hell, man, I park by myself. I'm serious. I park by myself. I try to park in a space to where, I'm able to get out. I try not to park in a space to where somebody going to block me in, or, I'm going to have trouble getting out early in the morning if I get there early. But anyway, the deal is, let me finish. Now, the guy, when he approached the guy, you can hear him, like I said again, the guy in the Peterbilt, you can hear him screaming at the top of his lungs about the guy hitting his truck. But I'm going to tell you what happened. The guy pulled it. It was a black guy. The black guy popped his brakes. But man, when that black guy got that truck, the guy was like 6 foot, like at least about 6'4". Built. He big. A huge black guy. I got a little size, but this dude here was built. And it was funny how the white guy say, hey, well, you made a mistake. He just changed his tune. It was so funny. He said, hey, we all make mistakes. We'll just try to, take some pictures and get your company to pay for the damage, whatever. But it was so funny to me, man. I didn't laugh at it, but it was, you should have seen how big this black guy was. But the point of it is, he didn't have to park next to that gentleman. He had plenty enough spaces to park away on his own. So my advice to all you drivers, try to man up. Make it easier on yourself to try to get into a spot the way you don't have to struggle. That's where I always been. I'm always going to try to find the easiest spot to get into. I practice when I need to, but when I need to get into a spot, I just need to get into a spot. That's it. So until the next video, you guys comment. Just let me know, what you think about it. Comment and leave me some, leave some comments, whatever. If you like, subscribe. If not, that's fine. I always say that. As long as you watch, that's all that matters. As long as you watch and you learn something, that's all that matters to me. Until the next video, may you guys stay safe and keep that thing between them lines, because life is a trucker. Take care.